Hey there, welcome back to Pragmatic Truth. This is episode 7, and I'm glad you're here. Today we're diving into a fallacy that's probably affected all of us at some point. The argument from Hearsay. Ever played the telephone game? Well, we're about to see how it relates to our everyday thinking. So, what's the argument from Hearsay all about? It's when we accept something as true just because we heard it from someone else. You know, that classic, my friend told me that their cousin's neighbor said kind of thing. At its core, this fallacy happens when we treat secondhand, or third-hand, or fourth-hand information as solid fact. It's like building a house on sand. There's no sturdy foundation of first-hand evidence. The more times a story is passed along, the more likely it is to change, just like in a game of telephone. Let's look at how this plays out in real life. I bet you've run into something like this before. Imagine you're at work, and your colleague Alex comes up to you looking worried. Did you hear? They're cutting our bonuses this year. When you ask where they heard this, Alex says, well, Sarah told me that she overheard Jim talking about it in the break room. You start to panic, but then you pause. Wait a second, this is classic hearsay. There's no direct source, and the information's been passed through multiple people. Before jumping to conclusions, it might be worth checking with HR or your manager for the real scoop. But it's not just workplace rumors where this fallacy pops up. Let's look at another common scenario. You're scrolling through social media and see a post claiming a celebrity did something outrageous. The post says, my cousin's friend works at a hotel where this celebrity stayed, and they said, stop right there. This is another prime example of the argument from Hearsay. It's tempting to believe juicy gossip, but remember, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and a friend of a friend's story, that's far from solid proof. So, how do we guard against this fallacy? First, always consider the source. Is it first-hand information or a game of telephone? Second, look for corroborating evidence from reliable sources. And third, don't be afraid to say, I don't know, or I need more information before forming an opinion. It's okay to reserve judgment until you have solid facts. Remember, the argument from Hearsay can be sneaky because it often comes from people we trust. But by staying aware and asking for direct evidence, we can make better informed decisions. Next time you hear a wild claim or a juicy piece of gossip, take a moment to trace it back to the source. You might be surprised at what you find or don't find. Until next time, keep thinking critically and stay curious.
Short chats, big thoughts, that's our groove. At Pragmatic Truth, we've got the move. Sharpen your view, brighten your day. Join us now, let's pave the way.